Alright, this is November 2006, paper 1, all of maths. So let's check it out. Number 1A says, from the set of natural numbers, write down item 1, the first 3 prime numbers. Okay, so first, what are natural numbers? Natural numbers are numbers that we will normally use maybe to count how many apples we have. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So item 1, the first 3 prime numbers, we have 2, 3, and 5. So this one is what? It's 2, 3, and 5. Okay. Then item 2, the first 3 square numbers. Square numbers, we have what? 1, 4, and 9. Okay. Then B, express 9, 8 as a product of its prime vectors. It's 9, 8, so you have 9, 8 here, like this. Then you start dividing this one from the smallest, which is 2. 2 into 9, 8. We are going to get what? 4. 4 remainder 1. And then put 1 there. We are going to get 9. Then 0. Then 2 there. We are going to get what? 2. Then the 9 we get what? 4. Remainder 1 into 10. We get 5. So 2 there. 2 won't enter here because we have 5 there. So let's try another one. How about 3? 3 into 24. We are going to get 8. So yeah, 3 won't work there. Then definitely 4 won't work. So we move on to 5. 5 into 24. We get what? We get 4. Remainder 4. 5 into 45, which is 9. Then we try what? 49. We know that the next number here is likely 7. 7 into 49, 7. 7 into 7, it's a 1. So 9, 8 as a product of these prime vectors equals to 2 times 2 times 5 times 7 times 7. I'm just multiplying these ones here. Okay, then moving on, we are on number 2. Find the exact value of this one. Okay, we know that any number to the power of 0 is 1. So this one is same as 5 times 1, which gives us 5. Then here, this one is same as 1 over a to the power a third, which is same as 1 over cube root of 8, which is 1 over 2. So our answer is half there. Then moving on to this one. This one someone might be confused and say maybe 6 times 10 divided by 6 plus 4. This is wrong. The reason why it's wrong is because this division sign here affects both these two. So the correct thing is to do this. Okay, then now use your board mass. Using your board mass there, we now know that you need to start with whatever is in the bracket. So what's in the bracket? In the bracket we have 6 plus 4, which is give us 10. So 6 times 10 divided by, there we get what? 10. So you can actually use board mass. Now we move on to division. So 10 divided by 10 is 1 times 6, which would give us 6. Okay, by the way, board mass and bomb task achieve the same result. Let's do it using bomb task. Bomb task. If you use bomb task there, we are going to start with bracket, and then you are going to get 6 times 10 divided by what? 10. Then you start with the multiplication, which is this one. So you're going to get what there? You're going to get 60. 6 divided by 10. We are also going to get 6. Alright, so bomb task and board mass achieve the same thing, so you don't need to worry which one you use. Okay, moving on. Number 3, solve the equation. Here we have 5. We have 5 x equals to 1 over 2, 5. This is same as 5x equals to 25 to the power negative 1, which can be equal to 5 to the power 2 to the power negative 1, which gives us 5 to the power negative 2 equals to 5x. So x equals to negative 2. Okay, then moving on to this one. This one is, we can have 4y squared minus 9 equals to 0. If we move this 9 to the side, so we now have difference of two squares, which is going to be 2y minus 3, 2y plus 3 equals to 0. Then 2y minus 3 equals to 0, and 2y plus 3 equals to 0. So 2y equals to 3, or 2y equals to negative 3. So y equals to 3 over 2, or y equals to negative 3 over 2. This is our answer there. Okay, now moving on. Number 4, we're supposed to simplify this one as far as possible. Here we have 3 p's, so we can cancel this one and remain with the p this side, then cancel 2, then remain with the 4 there. Then the q's, this one cancel, we're going to remain with 1 q there. Then this 3 is cancelling, then we remain what? We remain with the 3 there. So we're going to have what? 3q over 4p. Okay, so this is our answer there. Then now we're moving on to this one. We're supposed to simplify as far as possible. Alright, someone who has done maybe solving of quadratic equations might say, this one I can actually say 3 minus 2 and 6x minus 5. But if you look carefully, that rule doesn't work here, because this one and this one need to be the same. So the best approach here is to expand this thing. So we're going to get 18x minus 15 minus 8x plus 14. We expand that one. After expanding, you collect like terms. This one and this one will give us what? Will give us a 10x. Then this one and this one will give us what? Negative 1. So this is our answer there. Okay, then moving on. Number 3 says 3 brothers aged 36, 24 and 18 years share a 5.2 million in the ratio of their age. Write down the ratio of their age in descending order and in its simplest form. Okay, the ratio of their age is what? We have the largest, which is 36, is to 24, is to 18. So ratios are supposed to be left in lowest terms. So here we're supposed to simplify to lowest terms. So which one can we can actually divide with something here, which is the, it's 6 into 36 we get 6, 6 into 24 we get 4, 6 into 18 we get 3. So this is our ratio. And then B, calculate the youngest brother's share. So we get 3 over total of the ratio there, which is 13, because of 6 plus 4 plus 3, which is 13, times 5.2 million, which is 5, 2 over 1. Then we multiply that one. We are going to get what? We are going to get 1200 million. Okay, then moving on. So this is the answer. Moving on. Number 6. Express 99.996 correct to 2 decimal places. Okay, correct to 2 decimal places. So this 6 is going to affect that 9. This 6 will affect that 9. So we are going to have 99.996. This 6 will affect this 9. Then we're going to get 10 here, affecting this 9, affecting this 9, and then affecting this one. So we are going to have a 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. This is our answer. Giving your answer in base 8, simplify this one. We can convert this one to base 10. So let's do that. Here we put 0, 1, and 2. Then 123 base 8 equals to 1 times 8 to the power 2 plus 2 times 8 to the power 1 plus 3 times 8 to the power 0, which is going to give us what? Here is what is 64 plus 16 plus 3, which is equal to 83 Now I want to find the difference there of those two base 10s, which is what? Let's say minus 52 there. So 83 base 10 minus 52 minus 52 base 10 is going to be what? It's going to be 31 base 10. Then convert that one to base 8. So let's do that. 31 there. 8 into 31, we get 3. Remainder what? 3 remainder 7. Then 8 into 3, we get 0 remainder 3. So taking this one going up, we've got 37 base 8 as our answer. Number 7, for the numbers 10, 2, 9, 3, 9, 5, find the mod. The mod is the one that appears the most, which is what? 9. Then the median, we're supposed to find the center when these numbers are arranged in ascending order. So let's arrange them in ascending order. We've got the smallest, which is the smallest, which is 2. The second one is 3, followed by 5, followed by 9, followed by 9. Then lastly we've got 10. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The center is here between these two. So we need to find the average of those ones, which is 5 plus 9 over 2. So we get what? We get 14 over 2, which is 7. So our median is 7. Then the mean just add all of them, then divide by 6. So let's add them. We've got 10 plus 2 plus 9 plus 3 plus 9 plus 5 over 6, which is going to be what? 38 over 6, which is equal to 6 and 1/3. So this is our mean. Number 8, simplify this one. Okay, so we need to factorize the top side and the bottom side. The top side is what? Is different of 2 squares. So let's write it as x minus 5 and x plus 5. Okay, then let's do the factorization of the denominator. Here we have x squared minus 2x minus 15. The values that when added give -2, and when multiplied give 15 is 5 and 3. The 5 being the one with a negative. So we have x squared plus 2x minus 5x minus 15. So here we get what? We got x plus 2. No, yes, 3, not 2. So we've got 3 there. Then minus 5x plus 3. Okay, so we have x minus 5 and x plus 3. So I'm going to put this one here, x minus 5 and x plus 5. Plus 3. Plus 3. So this one's cancelled. Then we get x plus 5 over x plus 3. Okay, so this is the solution for this one. Now we move on to number 9. Okay, number 9 is a simultaneous equation. So this is equation what? This is equation 1. Then this one we can multiply by 10 to get 3x minus 2y equals to 30, which is now our equation 2. Okay, so let's add this equation 1 plus equation 2. We're going to get what? 5x equals to 45. Alright, we're adding this one and this one, then this one and this one, then this one and this one. So this is what we get. So x is equals to 45 over 5, which is equals to 9. So x is 9. Then substituting to 2x, which is 9, plus 2y equals to 15. I'm substituting onto equation 1, so I get what? I get 18 plus 2y equals to 15. then 2y equals to 15 minus 18, which is negative 3. So y equals to negative 3 over 2. Number 10, make y the subject of formula. Okay, so this is m here equals to, okay, so what I can do is square both sides and get m squared equals to 1 minus y over 1 plus y. Then I cross multiply, I get m squared 1 plus y equals to 1 minus y. This side I get m squared plus y m squared equals to 1 minus y. Then I collect those that have y, and I will get y m squared plus y equals to 1 minus m squared. Then factor out y, I get m squared plus 1 equals to 1 minus m squared. Then y equals to 1 minus m squared over m squared plus 1. Okay, so this is my answer here. This is my answer here. Then moving on to number 11. Number 11 says, given that minus 5 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 5, write down the least possible value of x to the power of 4. Okay, the least possible value of x to the power of 4. In this case, it is 0. Why is that? Because we've got negative 5 to 5, and then if you raise those to the power of 4, they are all going to give you positive. This one will give us positive, and this one is going to give us positive. So the least value here is, if say 0 to the power of 4, which is still going to be 0. Okay, so here is 0. And then B, the actual distance between two towns is 240 kilometers. On a map, the two towns are 30 centimeters apart. Find the scale of the map in form 1:n, where n is a whole number. Okay, so we're saying that what 240, we're saying that 30 is to 240. Okay, so let's make them into the same unit and have 30 is to 240. Now I want to convert this one into centimeters. So 2 centimeters, we say times what? Times 100,000. Okay, so this one is going to be what? 24 million is to 30. Dividing everything by 30, you get 1. Then this side we get what? We get 800,000. So this is our answer there. Then moving on to number what? Supposed to be number 12. Okay, seems like number 12 is not available here. I can't find number 12 here, so let's just do number 13. Given that a to the power x equals to 36 and a to the power y equals to 4, write down the numerical value of this one here. Okay, so what is that one? A to the power x minus y is the same as a to the power x over a to the power y. These are lots of indices, so which means what? It's 36 over 4, which is equals to 9. Okay, then P, was supposed to solve the inequality there. So if we are given, let me write this one, 8, 3x minus 7, 19. So we separate here and we get 8 less than 3x minus 7. Then we solve this one, we get what? The 7 goes there. Then we've got what? 15 less than 3x. Then 5 less than x. Then the other side we have got 3x less than 19. Then taking our 7 to the other side, we've got what? We've got 26 3x. Then we've got what? We've got x less than 26 over 3. Okay, So we can simplify this further and say x less than 8 to the power of 8 2/3. Then we've got 5x 2/3. This is the answer for number 12. And moving on to number 14. Number 14, we are given a universal set here. Then Q prime is a set of irrational numbers, and Z is a set of integers. List the element of Q prime. So Q, this one, which one are irrational numbers there? Irrational numbers, we have root of 4. We have this one here. So it's going to be what? Then integers, we've got what? -3. We also have this one, which is 6. So we're going to write it as this one. Then we also have what? This one, which is going to be what? Root of what? Root of 8 is what? It's root of 64 is 8 over root of this one, which is 4, which is going to give us 2. So we also add this one, root of 64 over 16. So we have this one. In 2002, the cost of a new luxury car was 254 million. Write down 254 million in figures only. Okay, so this is going to be 254 million. Okay, hence express 254 million in standard form. We're going to have 2.54 times 10 to the power what? Moving to the left, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 to the power of 8. This is it. Then if a company bought 8 such cars for its directors, calculate the amount in billions of dollars the company spent on cars. So we simply say 254 times 8. 254 times 8. How much do we get there? Let's calculate. 8 times 4 is 32, so we get 2 there. 2 carry 3. Then 8 times 5 is 40 plus 3, which is 43. Then 8 times 2, 16 plus 16 plus 4, which is 20. Okay, so we've got 32 million. Okay, so a billion is supposed to have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So it's 2.032 billion. Right, then number 16, we're given a diagram there. This is what? X plus 3, x minus 29. Okay, then we're given that this one is 90. Form an equation of x. Okay, so I can use Pythagoras theorem to form an equation of x, which says x plus 3 squared equals to 9 squared plus x minus 2 squared. Solve this equation. Let's expand these ones. We've got expanding there, we get x squared plus 6x plus 9 equals to 9 squared, which is 81 plus x squared minus 4x plus 4. Okay, so these ones will cancel each other. Then taking this one and bringing this side, we're going to get 10x, then equals to, we're having 81 plus 4, which is 85. 85 plus 9 is going to give us what? 85 plus 9, no, it's 85 minus 9, which is going to give us 76. So dividing everything by 10, we get x equals to 7.6. This is the value for x. Then C, hence write down the length of the hypotenuse. So we simply substitute for x there. Then we get what? 7.6 plus 3 there, plus 3, which is 10.6. This is the length of our hypotenuse. Okay, now moving on to number 17. In the diagram, AB, BC, and CD are three sides of a regular hexagon. Calculate the angle ABC. Okay, so let's calculate the angle ABC. I want this one here. Okay, so since this is a regular hexagon, it simply means that n minus 2 times 180. So our n is what? 6 minus 2 times 180, which is giving us 4 times 180, which is equals to 720. Okay, so we have 720, which is the total. So if we divide that 720 by 2, we are going to get 120, which is the sum of dividing by 6 here. By 6 here, we're going to get 120 degrees, which is the angle for 1, which is here 120. Then we want to calculate CDA. This one here. Okay, this one we can see that it is half of these ones. It's like half, so which means it's half of what? Of 120. So 120 over 2 gives us 60. So this one is 60 degrees. Then draw the diagonal of quadrilateral ABCD and name the triangle which is congruent to ABD. So diagonals here we have this one and then this one. So which is congruent to ABD. ABD is what? It's a CAB. So here is what? CAB. Okay, then moving on to number 18. Given that A is this and B is this and C is this, find the inverse of A. Simply cross multiply this one, we get -4 minus this one, which is -12. So it's now plus 12. So our determinant for A equals to what? Equals to 8. Then inverse is now 1/8 of these ones, vice versa. So if -2 and 2, then this one will multiply with -1. So they are going to be what? -3 and 4. So this is our inverse. The next question, find the value of y such that AB equals to C. AB equals to C. Okay, so let's do that. What is our A? Our A is 2, 3 minus 4 minus 2. Our B is what? -4. AY equals to -14, 20. Okay, so let's multiply that one. We are going to have this times this, which is -8. This times this plus 3y. Then this times this gives us 16. Then this times this -2y. Okay, equals to -14, 20. Okay, so now we come and say what? We can equate here. Let's say -8 plus 3y equals to -14. So taking 8 to that side, we remain with 3y equals to -6. So y equals to -2. So this is our answer there. Now move on to number 19. Number 19 is a circle geometry. So let's find those angles. You have 70 there, and then we know that the whole of this one is 90 because it's a chord meeting a tangent, which means this one is what? This one is 20 here. If that one is 20, it means that this one is also 20. Okay, so we know that this one is what? Is 90. Alright, so let's try and see what we have here. Calculate EAD. This one that we said is 20. Okay, then the next one, CAT, CAT. Okay, so this one, how can we do that one? Okay, if this arc is equal to this one, simply means this one is also 20. So we have 20 there. Okay, so now we're on ABC. ABC is this one, so it's this one. Okay, so how can we approach that one? We know that this one is 20, this one is 90, so we can find this one. So let's say 180 minus 20 plus 90, which is going to be 70. So this one is 70. Then it means this one and this one are opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. So it means they are complementary, which means they add up to 180. So we can say 180 minus 70, which is what? 180 minus 70, which is 110. So this one is 110. Okay, so this one is 110. In the diagram, PQR is a straight line. This one, PQ is 5, QS is 9, and PS is 12. These ones that are labeled there, give your answer as a common fraction in its lowest term. Find PQS, 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 PQS. So want this one here. Alright, how do we find that one? Using the cosine rule, we say is cos PQS equals to 12 equals to what? Equals to 9 squared plus 5 squared minus 12 squared over 2 times 9 times 5, which is what? Which gives us we've got what? 81 plus 25 minus 144 over 2 times 9, which is 18 times 5, which is 90. So we have got what? 81 plus 25, 81 plus 25 minus 144, which is 38. So we've got 38 over 90. Okay, so it's going to be negative 19 over 45. Okay, then here's what? RQS, RQS. So we want this one. Okay, so we know that if you have cos 180 minus x equals to negative cos ax, so what we have now is this one. So we want this one. So we're going to say negative times this one. So negative times 19 over 45, which is equal to 19 over 45. Okay, number 21. The question says the diagram shows a dartboard of total area 1200 squares. The targets are 2 trapezia, 2 rectangles, 2 triangles, and 2 rhombuses. Darts are thrown at dartboard. If a target is hit, the score is recorded. The table below gives more information about the targets on the dartboard. So we have got a shape, is a area, and then a score per target. Okay, so let's check the questions now. The questions say, giving your answer as a common fraction, calculate the probability of scoring a 10 from one throw. Getting a 10 from one throw. Okay, so getting a 10 from one throw, which means if you get a 10 from one throw, you have hit this one, which is a triangle, and we have one main triangle. We have 2 triangles. So the probability is what? Is 2 times 4, 5 over 1200, which is what? Which is 90 over 1200, which is equals to 3 over 40. So this is what is A. Let's check B. B says the probability of an odd score from one throw. An odd score, which means you hit this one or this one. So you have this one and this one. Okay, so what is the probability of that? And it's going to be what? It's going to be 50 plus 2 times 100, over 1250, which is this one, or the score, then these ones. But we have two rhombuses. You only have one square here. We have one square. Here you have two rhombuses. That's why we're saying like this. So this is going to give us what? It's going to give us a 5 over 24. Then let's go to C. C says a total of 7 from 2 throws. A total of 7 from 2 throws, which means we can get them from this one and this one, which is 2 and 5, which is this one and this one. So let's do that. So you are going to have what? We have 2 rhombuses and 2 trapeziums. So our probability is going to be 2 times 100 over this one, then times 2 times 200 over this one. Then here, if you simplify that one, you're going to get your probability is what? 1 over 9. 22. In the diagram, the word mat is drawn on a Cartesian plane. Draw accurately on the same Cartesian plane the following transformation. The reflection of the letter A in the line y equals to 4. Which one is our line here? Y equals to 4 is this one here. Let me draw it. It's this one here. So the reflection of letter A there is going to be what? Reflection is easy. Just mirror this thing like this. Then just like we're doing a mirror, this one is going to be around there. Then something like that. Just a mirror. Just make sure that the distance from here, this distance is supposed to be equal to this distance, and be on the same line like this. Also, for this distance, this one supposed to be equal to this one, and so on. That's how you draw a mirror. But the mirror line is intuitive. When seeing it, you can actually see it on a mirror. This thing is supposed to look like this. So this one is not a challenge. Then a rotation of letter M through 180. Rotation of M through 180 about this point, negative 4, 4. Which one? Negative 4, 4 about this point. Okay. So what you do when doing rotation of 180, just like this, draw a line like this, then take this distance, and you need the same distance here for M. Then you also do for this one, same distance for this one, then for this one. Then you measure the distances. These distances are supposed to be equal so that you can actually draw your M on the other side. I'm pretty sure that one is not that hard though. Then a shear of letter T through a shear of letter T with the scale of 3 where X is invariant. So here we need to apply the matrix of shear. When the matrix of shear says X is invariant, which means you know that this side you have what? You have 1, 0. This is the X side. Then this side you have K, then 1 here. We're multiplying all points of M here. So the points of M we have what? Let me clean here. The points of M we have no, we're using T. We have this one, and this one, and this one. So let me write them here. We have minus 6, 3, minus 5, 3, minus 4, 3, then minus 5, 1. After multiplying these ones, we are going to get new points, which are what? Which are 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, and negative 2, 1. Then you resketch your letter M. Then you'll be done with that one. Now moving on to number 23. Given that V varies inversely to the square of T, express V in terms of T and a constant K. So V equals to K. Let me start by saying V is inversely proportional to 1 over T squared, which is equal to K over T squared. Then B item 1, find the value of K given that V is 25. So 25 equals to K over 2 squared, which is equals to what? Which is equal to K equals to 25 times 2 squared, which is equal to 25 times 4, which is 100. Okay, then the value of t when v is a quarter, so a quarter equals to k. Okay, we said is 100 over t squared. Yes, over t squared. So you want t there, so you know that t squared equals to this times this one, which is 400. Okay, so t equals to root of 400. Alright, then if you do that, we are going to get your t is plus or minus 20. Okay, then moving on to 25. Number 20, no, it's 24. In the diagram, OABC is 120. Sector of a circle, center O, and radius 6. Using a ruler and compasses only, construct inside the sector the locus of point equidistant from B and P. So what you do is just bisect this line, your compass here, then your compass here, then you bisect like this. Then another one says what? The locus of points 4.5 from P. 4.5 from P. Alright, so you just need to find the 4.5 and put you select 4.5 on your ruler, then you come and put your compass here and then draw a circle. No, it's supposed to be a circle about the point P. A circle about the point P of radius 4.5. Then after doing this, the question continues and say, shade the region inside the sector which contains points which are more than 4.5 from P and nearer to P than B. So you are shading points that are here, like this. Then taking pi to be 3.5, calculate the area of the sector. Okay, area of the sector there is what? It's going to be 120 over 360 times pi r squared, which is 3.14 r, which is 6 squared. So you simplify that one, and you're going to get your answer there is 37.68. Okay, then moving on to number 25. Number 25A. The diagram is the velocity time graph of the motion of an object, given that the total distance traveled is 1.5 kilometers. Find the deceleration during the first 10 seconds. Here we're not given 10 here. We're not given 10, we're given 20. But the deceleration is the gradient of this line. So it doesn't matter whether we use this 10 here or use this one. So to make things easy, we're going to use these points, this one and this one. They are also going to give us the same gradient. So acceleration is equal to what? It's equal to v minus u. Our v is this one, which is 10 minus our 60 over here. Our t is what? Our t is here. Our t is what? It's a 0. Then here is a 20. So you've got negative 50 over 20, which gives us what? 2.5. Negative 2.5. The fact that it is negative there indicate that it is deceleration. So deceleration is 2.5. Acceleration is negative 2.5. Okay, so you want this one. You need to make sure that if you are stating this one, you specify that it is deceleration. Then if you are putting this one, you need to specify that it is acceleration. Okay. And then find the value of t. Okay, so the value of t, the best way to find it here is to use the area of the whole journey. Is to use the whole chain. So to find the whole chain, you just need to add the area of 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if you add those areas, you will find your t. So let's do that. Find the area of this one. This one is half base times height, so it's half. Our base is what? Is 20 times our height, which is 50, plus the area of this one, which is 10 times 2t. Okay, then this one is half t times 10 equals to what? Equals to this one that we're given, which is 1.5 kilometers, but you want it as meters, so it's going to be 1.5. Then if you solve here, you're going to find that t equals to 33 and a third. 33 and 1/3. This is what you would find there. Then the average velocity of the journey. Okay, average velocity is also simple. You just say v equals to distance, which is what? Which is this one, over the time taken, which is supposed to be 33 and a third times 3. Okay, this is going to give us an average velocity of what? 15 here. Okay, here you found what? Here we found 2.5 as our deceleration. Then moving on to number 26. The diagram shows the graph of y, this one, for this range. Draw a straight line joining the points, this one and this one. Okay, 2, 0. This is 2, 0. And then minus 2, 12. Minus 2, 12 is this one. Okay, write down the equation of this line in form y is equal to mx plus c. The equation of a line, we have 2 points, you can find the gradient. Gradient is equal to what? 12 minus 0 over minus 2 minus 2, which gives us a 12 over minus 4, which is negative 3. Having that one, you can come and say negative 3 x minus 2 equals to y minus 0. So y equals to negative 3x plus 6. This is our equation there. Then C says write down the x values of the point of intersection of this line and the curve. Okay, so we need these points here. We need this one, and we also need this one again. Okay, so you write your points there. Then the question says estimate the area bounded by the curve. Okay, so this is going to be hard for me to estimate, but the area that is needed is this one. So you just find the area of this one. Find the area of this one using your half base times height, and we are going to find the area there.